it's this way. We are going this way. This is where the elevator is. And roll a d100, please.
Oh god, no.
Oops, that was supposed to be a hidden one. But yeah, so you don't know exactly when or how, but at some point, you take an elevator, you press a few buttons, that you think you're going where you are, and suddenly you find yourself in some hidden compartment in the middle of nowhere. You probably went around this way and then someone turned around somewhere, and now you are here.
Is there an elevator button in this
I thought it was
compartment?
weird that we were going down.
Okay. Well, since we now know that you cannot read the map, I would like to give it a go.
Don't question my authority, guardsman.
I'm Inquisitor agent now. Also, I have
Okay.
navigate surface.
What's in this hidden compartment? Is it just
Uh,
a compartment, or
Once you start looking around, you can see that it is a storeroom of sorts.
It is, in fact, the sewage waste plant. What's stored in the storeroom, or is it empty?
It is not empty. It is filled with
Radiation.
Death.
parts that are using spare parts for the ship systems. Like consoles and stuff like that. And there's lots of chests, crates marked with the mechanical side.
no abandoned Auspex scanner by chance?
Roll awareness, I guess,
Can we
Yeah.
scrutiny, maybe?
or scrutiny. Scrutiny would be better.
Not that I have scrutiny, but
You're trying to scrutinize all these gear to see if you can find an aspects.
Nothing in this one.
nope, nothing here.
Everyone roll scrutiny, please.
I don't want to.
I'm not
Do it.
trained in that, so
Why don't you
It's
just
just
roll it
the over
anyway?
awareness, isn't it?
Scrutiny.
No one finds any
Seems
aspects.
skill.
Damn it.
You
Alright.
do find lots of ship's parts. Like
Let us try to move up instead of down this time.
Excellent idea. Not that I'm undermining you, Lord Commissar, but it just seems reasonable.
Just brushes his bolt pistol with his hand.
he just called you Lord Commissar.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't any guardsman call any commissar lord?
Probably just commissar, in my case.
Right.
Um,
Scratch that lord part.
okay, so we
That was an insult.
we
Called you
try.
Lord Commissar.
You're mocking him.
I guess try 2 at trying to get to the bridge.
Yep.
Don't critically.
So general
fail,
direction.
Up this way.
Okay. Luckily for you, you're not on a current border where the gravity shifts constantly. You're an actual working Imperial ship. That's a good
Nice.
condition. So you can you start heading through some of the compartments and roll the 100 for me again, please. This time, Christian. Okay, everyone roll awareness -10.
copy that.
Please,
Have a
please. I'm not good
1%
at this.
chance.
I have 30
I
perception.
think
and
I'm
no
gonna.
awareness. My
I think
target number is 0.
I'm gonna fate point my.
I mean, I
awareness
nearly
check.
succeeded, but
Maybe not.
my number was target number was
Guys,
0.
do I want to fate point that
I
awareness
think it's
check?
fine.
I mean, they succeeded.
If I had awareness, I would have passed.
I mean, I just like that 100. Like, get the hundreds out of the way before the fight starts.
I read it.
Um,
I probably
Maybe
at that
just try
point
to
had like
sneaky.
massive PTSD flashback. And was
So
not painted.
you decide to. At some point, you decide to head in the general direction of up. Maybe in the hopes that you actually, randomly find the way into the bridge, and you start heading up like around this way. And this is the, as you're walking on the one of the corridors, you have been hearing all sorts of sheep noises. You've gotten used to this the last time you were here, but you can't really distinguish gunfire from just like a machinery, just whirring away or something like that. But as you're walking on one of the empty corridors, which for some reason almost all of the corridors have been empty so far. In one of these corridors, you can start seeing like signs of fighting. Scorch marks, like empty casings of autogun rounds.
Okay.
Burn marks of the last missiles, last guns, and you start finding bodies like littering the floor. Few guardsmen and few like shipmen. There seem to be a lot more shipmen than guardsmen.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I think what we need to do is we need to have someone up ahead scouting. Maybe like we need to slow down a bit to try and be stealthy about it because we don't want to run into an army of heretics. We need to
Not the
get to
most
the.
perceptive guy in the world, but I'll still sign up for scouting duty.
Spend Vulcan to do it.
I think you're the most perceptive. Vulcan is the most perceptive in this squad.
I
But
have 29 perception.
but I think that Ares is way stealthier.
I'm pretty stealthy. So I start skulking up the hallway. Kicking some
Yeah.
things over here and there.
As you start walking along the hallway, at some point you're not quite, you stumble over a corpse, and you fall flat on your face. But as you do, you do notice like just a few hand grenades just being there in one of the like along the corners of one of the many machineries that are protruding, kind of hidden.
All right,
like
mission
someone
assigned
just-
gear. I'll pick him up.
And please roll 3d10 d1.
Oh
Booby
no,
trap.
they're traps.
That's what I thought. They are booby traps.
3D what?
3d10 d1.
d1.
Just in pieces.
That right?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so as you reach for them, not thinking that they might be actually booby traps, they just explode in your face and you take 15 damage minus armor.
Son of a
So
bitch.
you take what, like 6?
Yeah.
All right.
The rest of you were safely in the back because you sent him forward scouting.
I've got this. I've got this.
I mean, at least the stormtrooper carapace is essentially a bomb squad suit.
Yeah.
Do I have Stormtrooper carapace? Simon?
No, you don't.
God damn it.
Only the stormtrooper and Marcus has one.
Yeah, Inquisition.
I
Because
guess
one
I
of them
get
is a
like blown halfway back to the party.
I mean, Cameron, you had a displacer field, but you gave it away.
No, Simon?
That's your fault.
I already feel bad. No, I feel worse.
Okay. Do you still want to scout ahead, Ares, or
yeah,
I'm
up for it.
fine.
I'm fine.
I will follow maybe like 5-10 meters behind him.
Be careful. This place is
Yeah.
booby trapped. Think.
Also stealthing. So I think we're maybe like
We are
Ares
trying
is
to be
up front,
stealthy.
and then I'm like 5 meters behind, and then the rest of the party is maybe 10 meters behind us, something like that.
Okay. So you continue your way towards the bridge.
Yes.
Okay. So you start heading continue towards the bridge. Navigate again with plus 20, let's say.
Oh.
I can actually.
Ooh. I actually have navigate.
Okay. So, you start continue your way towards the bridge, and, this time you are close enough to,
Do we need to
looking at the
stealth
map
as well?
actually. Looking at the map starts making sense again. And, roll stealth and awareness minus. No, just stealth and awareness again, please.
All of us
Oh,
for stealth?
shit.
Well, Ares first, Ares self, because the rest of you are following him behind.
I'm
notice
up like
shit.
close to him. I'm stealthy, but I don't see shit.
Yeah. So as you start approaching the bridge, you start hearing actually now clear gunfire, like auto gunfire clearly, like the repeating sound of the chamber.
Is there only auto gunfire, or is there also last gunfire?
I mean, last fire is quieter, but you do hear the distinctive like thundering of bolt pistols and bolt guns as well.
Oh, it's best Marine.
And also some explosions.
That's definitely Space Marines.
Let's start heading towards that, maybe.
Yep.
I think we should
Should
still
try
get
and-
to the bridge first.
We should try and
Yeah.
I
flank
mean,
them.
the
Yeah,
sounds
we
are
have
coming
a
from the
mission.
bridge.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's
alright.
Direction
Probably
of the bridge.
We should
Well,
try
I
and
guess
flank
we go
these.
towards the sound of death.
Okay, quick drawing of the battle lines. So let's say that this is the bridge. Now you are approaching from this side. There's a door here. That's the way you're approaching. There's a corridor. I need to extend the map. So that part is really just going to be for reference. It's not going to be to scale in any way.
Okay.
Especially since I'm not using any grid. So you start approaching from one of the corridors.
So we're coming from like down here.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you come from this direction.
Okay.
Imperial architecture makes no sense.
Heresy.
Need to extend the map even further.
One hallway.
Yeah, the map looks like crap, but and I know.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
And you start seeing like around the corner, maybe you are a bit further back, let's say. That you can start seeing like heretic forces just like littering the place.
They just
being
look like
covered.
guardsmen. We don't know.
They
which
are
one's
just
loyal.
guardsmen, actual guardsmen, like your
Do we know
previously.
which ones are loyal and which ones are not?
I mean, why would the loyalists be attacking the bridge? That's the question.
Might be defending the bridge.
How many are there?
And your junior commissar did start handing out like red pieces of cloth to the people he thought were loyal enough, but some of them are not exactly loyal. So you may, most of the people who are wearing red cloth, you need to think if they are actually loyal or not. Most of them who are not wearing the red cloth are like they're less likely to be loyal, but your commissar's
Alright.
judgment is not exactly the best, as it turned out.
One command check can't determine that. Well,
The elevator's totally this way. Oh shit, that was the bow of the ship.
hey man, I was avoiding the combat so you guys didn't die. But next time I'll send you straight into battle. 'Cause
I guess I'm
You-
there.
Little bit further back, please, not just right in the middle of the group. So, further back as in not 5 millimeters. Come on, guys.
I'm. They're in my way.
Well, now you don't want to move on top of each other, but when there's a Baneblade, everyone's on top of the fucking time. I need the Aquila symbol. But yeah, so that's the scene that you actually see.
And they're shooting this
The
direction.
ones that you can see from where you are, they are not actually shooting, but they are, look like some of them took some fire.
They're
Some of
looking
them are
this
bleeding.
direction.
They are looking in that direction, yes.
All right.
How far away are we from them?
50 meters ish. These are long corridors.
1,800 meters away. Good luck.
Well, I guess I'll order a cab.
A bicycle.
Should we try and outmaneuver them, or just
We should
sneak?
try and get up closer. I don't want to have a long-range gun battle with a bolt pistol.
Yeah, I would like to get at least within like 45 meters, so I'm at short range
Nice.
with my plasma gun as well.
Also, Aquila
Helped
symbol.
by the Emperor's.
It's a very large space marine.
That's not a Space Marine symbol. That's an Aquila symbol.
Well, I couldn't even see the whole symbol at once.
Either we try to find other corridor to flank them, or just try to get closer to that squad and ambush them.
How
Either
about
way,
we
go.
take off our red
Yes.
ribbons and go up to them and like, hey, for the colonel, right? And then
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can pull that one off, considering I executed him.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure I could pull that off
and
either,
close
considering I'm the commissar who's been murdering guardsmen for the last few days. It just doesn't seem all that like.
Fine.
And they'll notice you as my lackey, most likely, Ola or Ares.
Prefer goon, alright?
Yeah. And then, so maybe Vulcan, if you have deceive.
Nope. Why should I have deceive?
All right, let's not do that then, because we're just gonna send him up alone and he's gonna die.
We'll just sneak up then and start shooting.
Yeah,
You know,
I would like to try and sneak.
After all, we are the stealth regiment,
Can
technically.
someone do the -10 thing for me? My stealth is not good.
you do have some gear that's called.
We have the Sim skin.
Skin.
I'm
Skin,
putting that
yeah.
on, 'cause I'm about to
Yeah.
go to-
So as in any case, as you start, stealthing forward, the Cousin Scott seem to advance down the corridor and they move out of your line of sight.
Okay, well let's sneak up to the corner then.
Visible.
Yeah, boy, we're so stealthy.
Ooh.
Do the two guys a bit further back need to stealth as well? Or is
I
it
was
just...
hoping someone was gonna do the -10 thing, so I could get their stealth.
Oh, I forgot about that. I can try again if you...
I'm gonna get
mean-
mentor eventually, so people can roll on my roll.
You're not going to get it eventually.
I can never get the
I mean,
stormtrooper.
I can try to make the stealth check with -10. I don't.
By the time you would get there, we are going to play a different game.
Yeah,
Is what
which
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I just thought I'd be the same character and have the same things.
yeah, but I mean the skills aren't gonna be the copies.
All right.
The character can be the same, and if it's the same character, you're not going to start at level 1, so there's that.
And probably be like covering the bugs because he's not the stealthiest of the bunch.
Yeah, I think it's as long as me and Ares are sneaking up front, and you guys, aren't fucking marching or something. I think we
Leg
should be
and
fine.
boots.
Yeah, as you start walking forward, none of them actually realize that. Seemingly, they don't realize that you're here.
Okay.
And none of them start turning back and shouting that they are loyalists behind us and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's good. Can I try to sneak across, like, quickly, like, over to this side of the hallway?
Sure, make stealth check.
Before you do, I'm just gonna hold out my hand and peek out
Oh yeah, I guess
quickly to see if there's anyone looking.
What you see when you peek out is a bunch of guardsmen standing behind a barricade aiming down towards your way.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, they're all from our regiment, yes?
Yeah.
So they also all have
So, you can see down this entire corridor.
the gloves.
And, the barricades are like, they just set up something like over here. Quickly. The other two are still firing down the corridor to the base, the other two squads.
Do they all have presence goggles?
Yes. They have the same gear as the standard guardsmen from you, plus some of them have specialist gear, because same guardsmen as you.
Okay, maybe we should pop a smoke, because we have the sin skin, so they shouldn't...
So do they.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is...
All
We
right.
should pop one while we move over here,
But
so we can...
they're gonna see through the smoke like we.
Yeah, but we have sin skin, so they won't be able to see us through it, because it's heat vision, and the sin skin cancels
Yeah.
box the heat cover. So we can...
Could just try to. Is there a barricade right here? We could try to go that way.
No, there
Go
doesn't seem
around?
to be.
Let's go that way.
Okay, do you want to stay there and ready to lay down some cover fire, and I'll sneak around the other way to see what's there?
Yeah, we'll pincer.
Yeah.
And
Stay
at
down
least-
here with Ares. You and Vulcan can go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, as you start trying to move backwards, you can see that, some of the other guardsmen are slowly trying to advance backwards.
Okay, so they probably can see
And make
us.
another awareness test, please. Vulcan and whoever's going downwards.
Me. Awareness, no modifier. I actually succeeded. I rolled a 1.
Wow.
You can start noises
Vulcan
coming
also
from
rolled
this
a one.
direction.
Wow.
You can hear noises coming from this direction as well.
Okay, shit.
And seemingly cautious noises. Like
Well-
someone's been following you all along.
We're in danger of being pinned. What are your orders?
Do any of us still have that